What is up, everybody? Sveinson here, back with another MLB 9 innings video. Let's get right to the packs today. We got plenty to open. I won't bother with the basic and intermediate, but we got plenty of packs. We also have 2 premium skill change tickets and 13 skill change tickets. So let's just dive right into it. The skill change tickets are all going to go into Isringhausen. I think I've kind of hit the point where I can't really get any higher without better relief pitching. My starting pitching is solid. All of them have an ERA under 2. My batting is decent. Could use some work. But the only relief pitcher I have with an ERA under 3 is Gallegos in the closer spot. Speaking of which, I'll get to that later. But I got a good pull from Master Mode earlier this week. So yeah, we're going to use all those skill changes on Isringhausen. Every single one of them. Also, I feel like it's been a while since we drew a prime. We're getting kind of due. So I would love to see one today. But yeah, that's just how it's going. I look at my rank stats every week, and my relief pitching is horrible. It's really bad. Also, this DeGrom card is neat. Base 76 overall. He hasn't really been pitching, so I expect that card overall to tank. A lot of the live card stats are based on games played. So, got a couple golds. Miller, Musgrove, Kluber. Oh, player reserve is full. So let's go. I think I saw a couple things I could use for upgrade material. Wow. For some of these primes, that'd take me to 20. That's interesting. I've honestly considered using Kluber. I've honestly considered using him instead of Carlos Martinez as my 25th man. So it's now that I can get him to 20, it's something worth thinking about. But like I said, not much point in working on starting pitching right now, except for special training. Still going to work on this. It's always good to do. I'm going to get rid of that Miller. He's not better than the relief pitchers I need. And the Cardinals Miller isn't great. It's alright. It's just not great. Yeah, so it's been a pretty good week. Like I said, lots of skill change tickets. Didn't get as many black diamonds this week. I'm continuing to save up coins. It's really nice to have them for when I need to retrain, and hopefully I can use some to finish training Izzy once he lands a great skill set tonight. The thing about relief pitcher skill sets, and the reason why I'm having such a struggle with it, is you really need 3 good skills to get it done. Also, this card's starting to look awesome. 121, 120, 113 on fastball. That's awesome. You really need 3 good skills, though, for relief pitchers, and it's why it's such a struggle to get good ones. You need 3 good skills for a relief pitcher. Otherwise, they just kind of get lit up, and I haven't really landed any 3 skill sets for my man Isringhausen. You also need to really pick the top guys before you blow all your skill changes into getting them better. Izzy and Gallegos are the only 2 that I really have that are top Cardinals relief pitchers. Other ones include Klein and Hrabosky, who I don't have, and Austin Gomber 2020, who I don't have. So I need to look into getting those guys in order to really take my team up a level. So we might go back to doing club crafts just so I can keep trying to pull them. I'm trying to pull Hrabosky from an end of season master mode. That'd be nice. Also, look at that. Max Moroff 21, base 53. I might keep that just for funsies. Let's see. We got gold player pack. No primes. Kind of a bummer. It's been a little bit since we got one. Maybe there are some in the last couple packs, but I would settle for a couple golds. Shoot, guys. Sorry about this coughing. And finally, live season ultimate player packs before we do the team select packs. Don't have a diamond pack this week. I will get one tomorrow, so maybe for my next week video. Also, is that a 2021 John Lester Cardinals? Base 64 overall? Man, that's neat. Team select premiums. I've never gotten a prime from one of these. Here's a Miller 2020, base 64. It has pretty good look and vel, all things considered. It's just its pitches aren't very good. Like 68 and 69 is pretty solid for a relief pitcher. Lane Thomas 2020, he got traded for John Lester to the Nationals, I believe, so he won't be around much longer. Although I guess the 2020 card will stay as a Cardinal. And then finally, Paul DeYoung 19, that's his best year. I do not have that. I'd like that diamond. I think that's all the packs. So let's go dump these into special training. Again, all of it for Hughes. We want to take them all the way up to 6, although we probably won't do that here. Still gets us a good chunk of the way, and then next week I can spend the couple. I'm also going to take these two guys out of here. I'm building a tank team of all Cardinals players, and so they'd be very good for that because they are very bad cards. But anyway, later this week when I end up getting the special training Diamond XP, I can pump it into this guy. Unless we land amazing skills on Isringhausen, in which case we won't have to worry about it. We're going to put that Miller in here. We're going to put that Miller. Don't know why I took it out. I'll keep the DeYoung, though, just in case I land a 19. Because it's much better than the 17 I currently work with. Right. Cool. So about 40% of the way to the next level. So I either get that next week or I get it next week or I am getting it later this week. So next up, Isringhausen, 7168. So you see that's much better. You can tell these basic stats, what's good. So 7168, you can tell that's already better than what Miller was running with similar grade pitches. So Isringhausen is like a top 6 or 7 for the Cardinals. He's pretty good, especially if you land finesse pitcher on him. It's really easy to get a really good finesse pitcher train. So let's go to change the skill storage. It's not a big deal, but boss stability is a skill set, and what he has on this storage is not really any semblance of a skill set. So let's use these 13 skill change tickets. Let's go. I think he's all the way back here for some reason. And let's go through. Let's see if we can't get anything better. Garbage. Not useful. Not useful. Not useful. Dom 1 is not helpful. Giant Crusher, Firefighter, Dom. Man, it's not helpful, but they're all level 3. Boss warmed up. Not very good. Fixer alone. I wouldn't mind a Fixer skill set, but it'd need Fixer and another skill with it. Ace, Firefighter. Nope. Winning streak, Finesse pitcher. So here's where this conundrum comes in. So I'm thinking about keeping this because first off, Finesse is good on him. It's really easy to get him to next level. And so my current closer, winning streak is a skill that you pretty much only want to use in the closing position spot because that's the only spot that comes in when you're always winning. Your closing pitcher will never pitch if you're tied. That can't be said for SU1 and SU2 or for any of your middle relievers or your long reliever. So winning streak is really only viable on a closer. My current closer also runs finesse pitcher and winning streak, right? But I'm going to be changing out my current Gallegos because I recently landed Gallegos 19 over here on the right. He has winning streak, giant crusher. And if you look at their skills, this one on the right is just better. He has more location. He has a much better fastball and just a barely worse breaking ball with a little bit more stamina. They're pretty similar cards overall, but this one on the right is pretty much the best Gallegos you can land so far, unless his live card for some reason, which is not even close right now because last live update he got killed. But if he doesn't get killed by the end of the season, maybe this could end up going back up and being better than Gallegos 19. So that's all a way to say I have all 3 years of Gallegos in Diamond, and I need to decide which one to use. Obviously, the 19 is the best one. So I'm thinking about holding these guys. I could put Isringhausen with that skill set he just got in closing pitcher and take Gallegos 19 and train him for a different spot or wait till he's a closer. So that's what I think I'm going to do. I'll use these last 2 skill change tickets on Gallegos 19. All right, last one. Finesse setup man would be fine in the setup position. So that's good. It wouldn't be perfect. Setup man is one that gets nerfed a lot. I know I nerf it a lot personally. Or not a lot. I choose to nerf setup man. And sometimes your setup man can be in for more than 1 inning, but not always. And my pitchers do tend to go late into games. So that is probably an improvement over any setup set that I currently have. So we're going to keep that. And we're just going to hold off for a little bit. We're going to hold off from working on the Gallegos a little bit more until we know how his 2021 card ends up. If it ends up better than 19, we'll save all our Gallegos and put it into the 2021. If he gets tanked again in like the next live update or 2, and I don't think he'll make it to that 68, we will use him to upgrade the 2019. So not a bad position to be in, you know. Let's also go to our lineup. Also, this skill set's coming along. We're almost done maxing pitching machine. It's doing great. It's performing better than the Boss Mess IE skill set he had. So I'm a big fan of it so far, and it's not even maxed out. Hoping to finish that up tonight. With the skill XP, I have a couple skill training tickets. So once he gets this last level to level 6, I'll use the last 3 to take him all the way up to level 9. So that'll be pitching machine, cooperative, maxed with ace coming in behind. You guys may wonder why I'm maxing pitching machine over ace. It's just one of those weird things about the game where ace seems like it should perform, but it really doesn't. Pitching machine seems like it shouldn't perform, but it really does. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but that's just the tried and true knowledge of this game is pitching machine is a decent skill. Ace is not very helpful. So, yeah, just thought I'd give you guys that update. And then we got 2 whole premium skill change tickets. So let's see if we can't land a legend skill set. Nope, wrong one. Oop. All right, let's see it. Firefighter put away, pass. Mess power pitcher, pass. All right. Unfortunate. You know, it's going to take a long time to really land what we want on that Wayno anyway, but man, I was hoping we'd at least have rolled 1 legend skill set on him by now. It's just unlucky. But hey, that's just how the dice roll sometime. So back to this. Again, super happy with how the set is performing, so we're not in a rush. But I'd still like to get him that legend skill set. Maybe at the end of the day, he'll get finesse, slow, starter, boss, and I'll just be happy. So yeah, my current setup 1 is John Gant. He runs boss mess. He gets lit up and ranked. My setup 2 is Jordan Hicks. He runs setup man, warmed up, winning streak, which would be an awesome closer set, but he is noticeably worse than Gallegos, who runs setup man, who runs winning streak, finesse pitcher. So, but it looks like we'll be putting Izzy in there next instead. Yeah, who has a lightning pitch instead, which I don't know if anybody knows if they could tell me if lightning pitch works against finesse. That would be great because it increases fastball. But I don't know if it's a pre or a post loading into the game that you need to have the finesse bonus for. So, yeah, that's it. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. If you leave a comment down below, I'll try to get back to it. If you leave a like, I'd appreciate that. And if you like what I'm putting out, don't forget to subscribe. I'll talk to you guys next week.